Alright, so with it being day 13, the first thing we're going to do is water and fertilize these plants. And to do that, we're going to be using the AgroThrive, which I've mentioned previously. This is what we're going to use. Not sponsored by these guys, as I've mentioned, but I think I like this pretty good. I like it better than fish emulsion. So I'll have links to everything that I'm using in my garden in the comments. So if you're interested, check it out. All right, with this AgroThrive, it's 4 ounces per gallon for mature plants. I am shifting to the mature plant ratios. So I got a cheap 2-gallon watering can. So I'm going to use 8 ounces. I got my measuring cup there. I got 8 ounces. So let's mix it up and put it on the plants. The plants are looking pretty good, as I showed you previously, and I do want to add a little more mulch to some of these. And a couple of them settled a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to let it go with the way it is, keeping it simple. So let's water, fertilize. And it's very simple. Obviously, you just get a good drench in there, and you're going to see it coming out the bottom. It's okay. That's why we have these containers here. Just a good drench. You see how brown it is. So I need to get another one. I'll probably just do 1 gallon. Finish these off. I'm now going to just water it in a little bit. Alright, so now that everything's been watered and fertilized, I'm going to come back and trim up some of these that are coming out, little saplings that are coming out at the base. I want to keep that clean. So I'll show you what I'm talking about in here. Right in here you can see there's a few. I want to keep that stalk clean close to the soil line there. Okay. Now over here, I can see there's a couple starting at the base. I'll get rid of those as well. And I'm going to go down to each one of these and do the same thing. I don't see any on this one. This one, I'll probably get rid of that little guy there. And let's see. I don't see any there. These I'm going to trim a little bit more. I'm going to clean this up here at the base. This is one of the small bell pepper plants. It's called Snack-a Bell. It looks real good. It's got a lot of blooms on it, or buds. So I'll clean that one up. This one doesn't really need much. That little one there is probably okay. Same thing with these on the peppers. The shishito pepper might need a little cleanup at the bottom, as this pepper might. So I'm going to go down here, clean up the base. If I see any bad leaves, I'll clip those off as well. So let me get that done. Alright, so I cleaned up the base of the stems again. Got some leaves and suckers coming out down at the bottom. I got those all cleaned out. So now what I'm going to do is go back and probably reinforce the stalk against the stake where I need to. This one might not need it right now. This one, I'm probably going to put some on the other side of that stake loosely, just to keep it upright. And these, maybe this one needs a little help. And I'm using this Velcro tape here, which first time I've used it, but so far it's really good because you can cut a length that is a little too long. Since it's Velcro and it sticks to itself, you would just adjust the overlap and make it as tight or loose as you need it as the plant grows, instead of cutting new ones every time. So something to consider. Again, all supplies will be in the comments. Let me get some tape cut, and we'll get these supported a little bit more. All right, let me show you what I did. So after looking at them, I did put some loose Velcro tape here to support this guy as it keeps growing. Now, of course, you want it loose. You don't want to impede the growth of the stalk itself, right, or this main stem. Same with this guy. He's doing pretty good. On this one, I got now this is a indeterminate, the only indeterminate, and it's a grape tomato. But you can see it's got it splits. The main stem down here splits, so it's got a double stem growth right now. So I want to make sure and support these on each side of the stake so that it will you know, stay in the cage and just be accessible, and it won't get crazy. So now the rest of these, this one's just hugging the stake anyway. It's not doing too much as far as pulling away, so I think I did, that one's good. This one the same thing. These are both the same peppers. This one I didn't put anything on yet. I probably will if I come out, or if it starts getting windy. I may put a loose one on there. I did put one on here because he was leaning out. I just want to keep him trained a little bit. This one I didn't do anything to. This one I did put a loose one at the top there, and I put a loose one on the top of this one as well. Get down in there and see it. So now that that's all done, I'm going to go get some more mulch and top off the top of these, because now that it's been 2 weeks, this is definitely settled in, packed down a little bit, and I want to make sure all the soil is covered. You can see right there, there's a bare spot over here. It's shifted around. I just need to add some to compensate for the rain, the wind, everything else. So let me go do that. So again, I'm using this Easy Straw, Just Straw. You can get it on Amazon. I got a link in the comments. This is really good stuff. If you look at, I know I mentioned this in another video, but it's real fine. You can see it's cut really good. It's not the thick, coarse straw that you're used to seeing. So let me add that to these, and then we'll pretty much be done after that. All right, day 13 complete. Got everything done. Refreshed the straw mulch. They're all watered, fertilized, and I think they're doing pretty good. We'll keep an eye on them. I'll have updates probably every 3 days or so, just so you can see the growth and production of it. Bloom starting on the tomatoes and the peppers, so you know, I am excited. So like, subscribe, comment below what you think. Again, this is a beginner series, so we're doing minimal stuff. There's no soil amendments in here other than granular fertilizer and the water soluble fertilizer that we're using. So we're keeping it as frugal as we can and as simple as we can. So keep watching the series, beginner gardening series here on Rudimental Gardening. I'll see you on the next video.